Yo, this is Chill. I'm your boy Safari. We're gonna be doing a reaction video to Drop in the Mic. They feature our music video to Silent.
Let's see what they say.
Let's see what they do.
That's slick. That's slick.
Okay.
That's slick as shit.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Brother God, come on. We're going to let you go first.
I don't need you to tell me nothing. I don't need you to tell me nothing. Let me kick this shit off real quick. Let me kick this shit off. Let me kick this shit off.
Oh, he did that.
He did
Okay.
I'm an Aries, goddammit, and it's April.
It is Aries.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. I ain't got shit else to say. Big shout out to John Guerrero. He sent that in just a few minutes ago, and he said, peace to y'all. He said, my boy, Saphir Music, here with some live trip-hop beat making. Sorry, I don't rhyme, but please play it if appropriate. Shout out to him.
Hey.
Yeah.
All genres are appropriate.
And I will say this, since I'm starting it off, that is a perfect example of what this show is all about. All genres of music, good dope shit, good music and everything. I give it like 3 mics. I'm fucking with it.
3 mics.
I'm
Okay,
fucking with it. I'm fucking with
Out of what? Out of 10? Out of 10
if
mics?
that's him.
So just be generous.
You have good ear for sound and everything. The girl she was cool. Not the greatest singer.
I knew
but
it.
Good.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying? It was good. And she rode the track like she should. I'm telling the truth. What you
No, I hear you. I hear you.
I'm aware.
So that's the producer, right? That's the producer talking because he's not on camera.
That's the guy in the background.
We know one thing about singing.
That's the producer.
Both chords
He's
are
like
lost.
the
The more she
engineer.
does it, the better she'll get.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
I smell
don't
that.
know how old this video is or anything like that. It could
Not that
be
old.
years old. You know what I'm saying? And her voice is probably developed now and everything
Nice.
else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she needs a vocal coach or anything like that. Nothing like that.
Okay, I can do it on my own.
But like,
And I will.
to me, if I was producing that, and even if he made the track, and I'm producing that, and I got her in the studio, I would have her sing that a whole lot softer, kind of whispery. With
I ain't no Billie Eilish, so.
compression and shit, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't do that.
I would.
So that's a
I would.
preference.
Trust me. And then some
Personal
parts
preference.
a little harder than others, you know what I'm saying? But some of that real soft, because that's what the music was saying to me. As a producer,
Okay.
you go really rap all you want. I'm talking about.
But you were soft. You weren't.
I was about to say, actually, that I do agree with that here and there, because I do notice some of my, actually throughout the whole song, it's a little like rough on the edges. Because I know what soft means, you know, just like bringing it back. And he said like whispery and just be more like till I say, you know. But again, that's a personal preference. That's just what he likes, you know, because I mean, for me at least, I do agree that I need practice just to keep my voice steady throughout some of the notes that I need to hold, because I also realize that I run out of breath.
To me, it's always seemed like my approach to recording your voice is very like if I was like if you were singing in the shower and I was recording you in the shower. Like hold on, like the idea that like you don't know that you are being recorded, like, and you know, like you're in the shower, you sing, like there's a, I think there's something about being naked in the shower that maybe is something that you have a different. My analogy is that it's kind of like you're exposed, so you give your everything, and so the only way to truly record someone in their nature is to allow them to be rough in the edges. That's why we don't use pitch correction. That's why we don't, you know, we synthesize your voice. Like there's a lot of synthesization and a lot of like dubbing going on in your voice, right?
Delays,
like yeah. But like everything is like everything is either tightly controlled or very loosely controlled, and absolutely like playing with natural. Even if it's a flat pitch, you play with it. I play with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's what do we call it? Chill flat major. You know, it's like there's a timbre, there's a microtone that we utilize.
Yeah, the microtonal stuff.
And people like, I think they're used to everything always being like tight because of pitch correction being so abundant in popular music. and our whole approach to like lo-fi and stuff like that. And I think that like I think that my main comments from a producer end, which is like you want that, you push for that, and I'm just like no, like we're not trying to make up. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to utilize what we have, not make up.
Yeah.
And so that's valid. But I think we continue to listen to what they're saying because I think it also like validates.
Yeah, but I do agree though. Like,
who we are.
He's like, I don't think she needs a vocal coach, and I think that's fair, you know. But I definitely need to just do my runs.
You exercise. I mean, you do. I mean, that's all part of growing as
I have to grow it. You know.
Exercising the vocal.
And I'm sick,
muscle.
by the way. That's why I sound like this. All right.
I honor that. I honor that.
Yeah,
I honor
I
that.
give you saying too because as an engineer, there would have been, but I'm going to be the devil's advocate of this because I actually dig the way she did it.
I'm not counting the way she did it. I'm saying if it were me.
But I like the way it was. It was hypnotic. It pulled me in. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all was talking. I still was sitting here like, no. I'm like, okay, I listened to her and everything. So
Imagine if it was softer and there was.
I know. So, and I hear everything
He's like,
you're saying.
but.
I hear that. And yes, it probably would have too. It'd have been dope, but all in all, I still give it a mic drop because I like the whole energy and the vibe of the song because of its authenticity.
Thank you.
Okay, now I'm gonna give it a mic drop. It was dope as shit. The visuals was freaky as fuck.
Yeah, I was like it was on shrooms or acid.
It kind of fucked up my high a little bit, but then once I got used to it, it enhanced my motherfucking high. Weird as shit. I can't explain it, but I will say that.
That was this dude. But I love how it came to be, guys. Like, he said, because we recorded on our own. His son helped us at his studio, you know, all DIY. And this motherfucker was like, the color scheme was just like off between all cameras. So I was like, fuck it. Let me just do this whole like inverted.
That was, yeah. I mean, I come from working with nothing. So anytime you get like a lot of anything, you work with anything and you make something out of nothing, right? And I'm just like, it's not voice of footage, but like if the idea is like I can color correct, I'm not at that stage of video editing, so I can't color correct it the way I wanted to. So instead of fighting it, I'm like, I'm gonna do this inversion and overexpose the film and just give everything just a really hard. If it's gonna be hard to look, everything's gonna be hard to look at.
Yeah.
And isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
You know, and the times that we live as an artist, to me, that's a thing. So that was the original approach, and then I really kind of like fell in love with the idea that it's like the overexposed idea or underexposed, rather, that's the underexposed. Hasn't been exposed. The film hasn't been exposed, right? So the underexposed idea and the content of the song and what we're speaking on and how it comes to be that like at times not speaking is like not being seen, so you have to kind of like say something so you can expose the things that are not visible, the things that are not visible.
Actually, it cut through because a lot of the times when we talk about making music, it's like for tripping. Like, we love psychedelics, and that's exactly what they got from it. They said mushrooms, they said acid, like that's exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
actually, he's about to get to that right now.
To. Yeah, oh, he didn't say that already?
He hasn't said it yet.
He just said it right now.
Oh, or he was about to get into it? I'm gonna put.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. If it was me, I would do nothing about those vocals. Sometimes there's just a distinct voice and a sound. Like Sade is not the most amazing singer, but she has a voice that you can't deny.
Yeah, she got a
Her voice is just, you know, you just, it makes you want to listen.
Yeah. Okay.
Her voice made me want to listen. The whole vibe reminded me of a group called Portishead.
Yeah, he said tell me about them later.
Yeah, I gotta give you some. I gotta give you some of that shit.
We're not trying to sound like Portishead, obviously, but we recognize that
I don't even
they're
listen to Portishead. He's the one that said it. I was like, oh, that was nice.
The grandparents of trip hop music, I want to say. Like, I think probably the first band that I heard Q101 playing something that was different at the time. and I didn't even know what it was, but
I've never really heard trip hop. It's this guy got me into it, and I was like, well, I love music. Let's see what we can do with it, and here we are.
Well, I mean, I actually don't listen to hip hop. I mean, I do listen to hip hop. I don't really listen to trip hop. I'm actually one of those people that I don't believe that you have to be listening to a genre of music in order to produce the type of music. It's kind of like a way of life. You do it because it's born of you. But I think that as a beat maker and music producer, my path has taken it partially into this direction because of I think that there's like, there is an excessive amount of hip hop producers and, hip hop artists, underground artists and stuff like that. And I've been working on that for many years, but I think I'm not gonna say that it's not that I wasn't successful in that style, but I think that like I wasn't really finding my voice. I think I wanted to do something more, I remember I told you like I grew up more like Beastie Boys, and I really wanted to bring like the live part of it, where like I could be sitting here making beats, programming beats, and just playing them, and that's just a one-time thing that I got the joy of making the beat. Whereas like when we make music live, it's like every time we play, it's very satisfying to be able to play our songs, right? And especially if it's something that it's something that is relatable for me to hip hop heads or beat heads. They're like, man, this is dope. Like, there's somebody with hip hop essence behind the production, catering, the sound and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And at the same time, staying original to what we're doing live, which is a lot of melodic and improvisation type of stuff. And ultimately, at the very core, we're a synth duo. We both perform and play our synthesizers, and we tend to incorporate all the other stuff into the music, because as a synth duo, it's just more practical to have imaginary bandmates.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which at the end is, so it's us. We're just multi-instrumentalists.
Yeah.
And it works out well, but we'll keep watching. See what else they got for us.
But the chick that sings lead in Portishead does not have the most amazing voice, but it's so unique and just different. It almost makes you want to be mesmerized with what the fuck it is that she's saying. It makes me want to pay more attention to the words that she's saying because of her tone, her sound.
Oh wow.
And these are like hip hop heads, right? Prevalent MCs are not the ones that have the same rhyme schemes and repeat other people's rhyme schemes, is the ones that have unique voices that sound different from somebody else. You can recognize, like you can call them out right away, like, oh, that's, like that's this, that's that. And I think that that's something that, because we're doing trip hop, that's something that they're validating right away. That is like, yo, it's not because we're not coming at some like you're not Christina Aguilera, you're not coming in on that type of...
Bro, are you recording?
We're always recording, bro. If not...
Bruh!
If not, you are.
Well, I know, but there goes the long one. It's all good. Okay.
How long it took you to realize?
Yeah, dude, 15 minutes. What the hell?
That's not bad. But I was giving you like, I always came at you like that, but it's like, yo, like it's your voice, like I fuck with you because I'm also kind of like over it. I'm over it. I'm over the fucking high polish, high end, like pop, overproduced music, especially the singing. Mostly because we know that a lot of it is corrected. So I fucks with you because there's something about the quality of your voice that is unique, that I heard when I first met you, and that I was also intrigued and attracted to, because I was like, that is a unique voice that I would love to be able to play with, right? And like introduce into my music and that type of shit. So like, I think that validates, what I've been saying, that is like, you know, and you know, we're very happy with our music. Like this is nice to hear. Like to have something out and have other people validate our music and stuff. But I think there's something that we've known about so far the projection, the trajectory of our music is like, we've gotten both better because we've gotten to understand each other more musically, and everything's like a footprint of where we're coming from. And you know, and 5-10 years when we have more music out, there'll definitely be evidence of where we're going and where we come from, you know, and always open to exploring, but at the very, very core is like just being the best way to come genuine with it is to not overproduce your music. And it's something that we have been learning to do, to be like tamed. It's like if you're doing it live, there's gonna be happy errors, like welcome those happy errors, you know. And so then when we started recording, a lot of the stuff that we record now comes from live sessions. Yeah. Because actually trying to even recreate some of the stuff that we do live is like, yo, what would, you know, like we'll do it for performance, but like for recording, literally what we did on a jam always sounds naturally more better.
Yeah, we're like, we have to catch it on the spot now. We're trying to just like record everything that we do, because actually, well, I don't know if it was with this one or a new one that we're working on, like it was a happy accident and we're like, let's try and do it. And he's like, we recorded like everything, but I need just this one specific part, which is the voice. And I'm like, okay, let me try to recreate it. And we tried, and it's okay. It's okay, you know, it's doable, but it's just something that we have to catch, because jamming on the spot, things just come to you, you know, like the universe just gives it and like, here, take this, what are you gonna do with it? And it's like,
trying to recreate them doesn't sound as natural as when you catch them on the spot, right? Yeah. Especially when you're jamming and improvising, and we have the benefit to be able to record. So we press record, everything's multi-track, so we're able to like go back and analyze some of the stuff we did, and if it sounds really dope, we'll grab it and we'll use it. And again, for executing the song, it's just like putting it out. It just came to be that it just sounds naturally much better when it's a live take. And in that, what has to go with it is all the timing errors that there might have been on a note or two. And because there's so much energy and everything happening, it's like it's just no longer even important. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like honestly, like on this specific project, it's the only project that I never actually sat back and analyzed timing on any of my keyboard takes or even yours. You know what I'm saying? Because we pretty much flow with it like in a very, it's funny because when it's yours, like you don't have to, it's like you're not playing somebody else's music, it's our music, so it's gonna sound however the fuck we want it to sound, kind of thing. And it's just, it gives you that like it always sounds good. That's a level of confidence that's hard to achieve when you're composing and recording.
Right.
I got you.
It's like a siren.
Okay, I got you. That indeed.
Yoko, no?
Yeah.
So what does our crowd have to say about that video? Let's see what people. Prism said, I sent Earthratic video, Monsoon video, and Bruce Black for the chats to enjoy. Didn't we see that one already?
We did.
Right, Big Chuck said, I need this one on my playlist. Go.
Yeah.
You can find it on Bandcamp or YouTube.
Prism said, I can appreciate the music style and vibe. One mic. All I need is one
music
mic.
Style.
Thank you, fam, with the salutes. 3 of them. Real feedback, please. Y'all we appreciate it, and you on point, 100.
You already know, Safari.
Hey, Sam, what up, Chris? Safari, that is us 100% performing and making the beat live. Just post and filmed it. Def working on vocals, Master Shadow 100% on this.
That, man. Just knowing that
changes everything.
Man, that changes every fucking thing.
So that's the beat making live,
and
then her singing live.
Motherfucker.
That was dope.
That shit.
That was dope.
I changed what I said.
That was dope.
Man.
It's fuck.
Dope as fuck.
Dope as fuck. See, that's insight.
With that fact,
it makes sense to my producing ear. It makes sense now. Because now that's pre-production or
Spanish wordplay.
Psychedelic, yeah,
post-production.
See, they like that.
And they
They're telling you, you got like
mixed,
this.
mastered, or done anything, really arranged it and done, and that shit was just done there on the spot.
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah, really fast. Yeah, I do appreciate that comment. Psychedelic, trippy Spanish wordplay. Felt like I was melting. Because again, it just goes back to what we personally want from our music. Again, psychedelic, trippy, like we love that. We love that in music. We love that.
It's trip hop. It's
Yeah,
trip
yeah,
hop.
exactly.
You're supposed to trip on
Yeah.
your hip hop.
And that's exactly what we're like able to put out, you know? So it feels nice to get the validation, get that people are getting that as well from it.
Hey,
Out
That's
the
dope.
fuck.
right.
dope.
You get the motherfucking boombox tonight for that shit.
We got a boombox.
That changed everything.
Oh, snap.
I told
You
you.
deserve the boombox for that shit.
that was
Then more.
That reminded me of that group that played all them instruments on their video. The two dudes that played. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what that kind of reminded me of.
That
Still said, yo, this is.
very dope.
He said this that psychedelic, trippy Spanish wordplay, digging this, felt like I was melting. Very dope. This ain't Mike.
Lay off the weed. Lay off the weed.
Dang, how many mics? 3, 6, 7, 8 microphones.
Yeah.
They liked it.
Yeah, they liked it.
See, I told you fucking hip hop heads were gonna like our shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, not that it's the only audience that or you know, we're trying to please, because we're not. This just happens to be our sound texture. But I knew that they would appreciate. Because I think that like a lot of hip hop heads are actually very well musically versed.
But also, I mean, come on, like the music, the beats, like that's mostly like where it comes from. Like
It's relatable. It's
honestly,
relatable
yes.
because there's this boom bap thing going on in the background. Absolutely, 100%. And you know, there's definitely roots and races of a lot of that happening in the background. But I also believe that like it's just the lifestyles that like the hip hop heads happen to be very open-minded people. You know what I'm saying? Like both musically and lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So like when we come with our music and we're not appropriating, we're just doing what it comes
That
natural
is
to
true.
us, you know what I'm saying? I think that it comes relatable to people, and without us telling them that like this is what like making psychedelic music to us should sound like, and being validated with that comment, you know, it says that we're doing our job. You know, and both the visuals is something that's just like it's supposed to catch you. Like, that's what having visuals is. You know what I'm saying? Like having trails and shit like that. It's like sometimes you have focus. Like, what am I looking at? And actually, like I've seen the music video on Acid, and it's fucking beautiful. It's really amazing because the contrast and shit is so hard on the eyes that it really makes you like see visuals.
Yeah.
It's dope.
The way the video was.
It went too far now.
Nah, that was.
They went hard on those, yo. That's dope. Like,
Okay.
I missed the video, but I'm gonna give a nod.
The corner shooting for 3.
He
right.
scored!
So I think that's the end of that.
I think so. Lady gave us 5 hours. I think so. Thank you, Picasso.
Ace with the fucking comeback. He is in the building.
Came right back in the pocket.
Wait, the funny thing is he missed the video.
Hey, Miss
Hey, Miss Lady. Right, Lady.
The energy was good enough to be like, yo, whatever you guys just watch, you get 9 mics.
Where we go? Let's not go there.
Stop.
So that was our reaction video to Who Gets the Mic Drop on the UNRAP, the podcast channel.
And again,
big shout out
thank you
to
so much
606.
For checking it out,
Yep.
And taking the time to critique and
critique
giving us
to
your honest
everybody.
opinion. It's much appreciated, seriously.
And
Feedback is helpful. And again, I forgot the name of the guy behind the camera. But yes, agreed.
Heat.
Agreed.
I believe that's Heat.
Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I disagree with the whispering just because, again, I feel like that's just a preference. comment. But definitely with the...
It's a production preference. Yeah, it's a production preference.
But definitely...
I could have put you on a horn. I could have put you upside down. I could have been doing it, but you know what I'm saying? Like
she just got to like hone her craft.
We went with that one.
Yes, definitely honing my craft. He says I'm major A flat or whatever, like just do that better. Cause yeah, I could hit certain notes and then it just starts like waving up and down. So it's like, no, like hit it and like stay there and like be confident in it and then like just go, you know? But yeah, we'll get there. We're still making music. We have a new track coming up and we're super stoked for you to hear that. We have other songs, check those out too. Our previous song before this, Relentless Stone, is lo-fi, like even more. Actually, that was pretty lo-fi.
That's pretty lo-fi.
Yeah, but even more like brought back. So, and then our song before that, Someone Wake Me, is actually
like more electronic.
So it's
still pretty dope.
We're pretty all over the place.
We have music on Bandcamp. Check it out.
YouTube music videos.
Gonna be free to play. You can obviously donate and send something our way. We will utilize it to. We're trying to get our final discography going, so we're saving everything we can towards that starting mañana. Starting mañana. But hit the like button and subscribe if you like any more of this content. Also, if you want to see any more reaction videos from Chio and your boy Safari on other music stuff, I think we might try doing some of that stuff too sometimes. Yeah, for sure. Definitely talk more, get to know you guys a little better. We have 500 subs. I want to know who's listening. I want to know who's out there, who's supporting. If each one of you guys sends us $1, we have $500 tomorrow. You know, like that. That's true. That's a long way. Our vinyl. That's our vinyl. Yeah. Very close. And I just playing you, but enjoy, watch the videos, and take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Love each other. Thank you guys. Peace.